Alright guys, welcome back to another reaction video. I'm James.
I'm Ninetailedbrush.
And today we're going to be reacting to Clone Wars Season 1, Episode 10. So like I've said in the other videos, we are roughly following an episode list that I have linked below. Before we get into it, we just did the Ryloth arc and we combined it into one video. So I was thinking of doing that more often, with the arcs. Let us know. I think it's a cool way of kind of getting more episodes per week for you guys. For us, it's a way to kind of go through the show a little bit quicker, so we can get to things like the Bad Batch and the Mandalorian and different things like that, which, you know, you should understand in the context, but you have to watch a whole, 100 and whatever episode show. So let us know if you guys like some of that kind of stuff. Obviously, if you guys want to watch the full-length reaction or the next Clone Wars reaction for next week, go ahead and check out our Patreon. And yeah, this is just a cool little episode. I do remember this episode a little bit. I remember kind of the general concept, and I remember it was really cool, and it's kind of a cool... It's just cool. I don't want to say anymore because it's cool. But yeah, let's get into it.
Oh. Always hit you with the...
Always hit you with the fanfare. Yeah. Whatever the heck it is.
Viceroy Gunray escapes. En route to Coruscant to stand trial for war crimes.
Oh, this is in like continuity.
This is right after.
With the help of Count Dooku's sinister agents, the villainous Viceroy has made a daring getaway. Alerted to the bold prison break, Jedi Master Kit Fisto has traced the stolen ship to a remote system.
I used to love Kit Fisto as a kid.
Oh yeah?
Like, I didn't even watch the Clone Wars, I just watched the movies and I was like, dude, that guy's dope. Like, he was my favorite character.
Oh, sick.
Oh, and in the comments of the last video, they said Commander Gree is Luminara's commander. He's with Yoda on Kashyyyk, but he's like they work together a lot, like Rex and Anakin.
Got it. I wonder if all the Jedi have like
the fighters,
clones.
Oh, I think so.
I can't see anything either. You'll be fine, R6. Just keep a lookout for me, okay? Nadar! Congratulations on
oh, he's a Mon Calamari.
Prevented me from seeing your training through to the end.
You win.
Ooh.
No guards. That's odd.
The entrance looks sealed.
We specialize in making entrances.
This will make...
This is a lot like Mace Windu too, where he's on the council and we've never really seen him in action. But Kit Fisto is like one of 20 Jedi in the galaxy to be on the council.
Smell like George to me. I sense there's something here.
Some sort of...
Viceroy?
You must protect me at all costs.
Viceroy.
Here.
Punch those Jedi. They never leave me alone.
There's something that never gets old about seeing lightsabers in action.
That was cool.
It's cool seeing the different creatures, like a Mon Calamari as a Jedi.
I'm sorry, Master. I got carried away.
Those who have power should restrain themselves from using it. You have nothing.
Oh, dude.
I was feeling like something was going on. They weren't showing him. But Nadar seems very like eager to prove himself.
Yeah?
Like to show off, you know?
I'm available for capture. Allow me to offer you an alternative price. This place looks like a shrine to that strange warrior.
Oh, that's Grievous.
Isn't that sick?
Dude.
Yes. Not for his best general.
I don't
Doesn't
understand.
make sense.
Are we the bait, or is Grievous the bait?
We must consider
It's
who
like some insane 4D chess. I had such a cool idea to focus on a character like Grievous. But like you just see for a little bit.
That's another thing is We barely saw Grievous in the...
That's why I love the Clone Wars. Because of stuff like this.
And he looks so cool, too. Oh.
Great Grievous, and perhaps the Senate will be merciful. It is you who should get no mercy.
Dude. Oh. Oh, snap.
Yo.
Oh. Holy.
Holy. He's so strong because he's like all cyborg.
Yeah. He's all like spidery and weird. Oh. That's great.
Where'd he go? The clones got in the way. I could have taken him.
This guy's being too rash.
Yeah. Well, he's got too much pride, I feel like.
Yeah.
I'll defend your spare parts.
Well, that droid is very,
Sassy.
It looks like we're going to have to fight after all. Bring scout to watch your base. More than we've engaged.
Wait, someone's like watching now.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you're totally right. It's like a drone. Oh,
it's a
dude.
droid.
The shuttle's long-range transport.
Yo.
Oh!
Oh. Oh.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Oh.
Well, that was quick thinking.
I know you're watching. We've
Oh.
stand firm. There might be worse things here than Grievous.
Get Fisto is so cool, dude. That's not gonna work.
This thing?
I actually have no idea.
Sometimes I wonder why you submitted to the changes.
Opponents! I submit to no one.
Shoot him, Commander!
Oh, dude. You gotta give it to this Jedi. At least he goes for it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Snap.
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Perhaps you are the one who has changed. Come now. We need to keep moving.
This Jedi Padawan hardly... Well, he's not even a
He's
Jedi
a
Padawan.
Jedi Knight, yeah.
This Jedi Knight hardly seems different from a Jedi Padawan. You know, like, dang, dude.
Yeah.
Someone rushed into promoting
I mean,
him.
we'll talk more because, yeah.
He seems unusually hurt by that loss.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can understand my need to reassess your effectiveness.
Why is Dooku playing him?
I'll play your little game.
No, you go. I will hold him off.
There's no time to argue.
Oh, dude.
Finish. Hurry.
Oh, there we go.
I have been waiting for this.
Nadar!
Of course I can. Oh no.
Come on, dude. Ooh.
I mean, he's got 4 arms.
I will kill you all. Do you hear me, Jedi? I'll be gone by the time you get here.
I kind of like how Fisto doesn't go for the bait. Like, he's smart enough to know that.
R6, I'm at
But that's what I would assume, like, a good Jedi would be, you know,
Yeah.
very...
It's not about
Composed.
winning. It's like you need
Yeah.
to know when you need to leave. And
Holy. That was all of them.
lightsabers aren't everything. You need the Force.
Oh,
might have been a
Power, Jedi.
Ooh.
oh.
Oh, that's Nadar's lightsaber.
Only con-
That's sick.
This lightsaber duel is
It's
freaking
freaking
dope.
awesome. I love seeing like Grievous and stuff.
Oh, dude.
3v1.
Nope.
That's so cool.
What about your former Padawan? His heart was in the right place, but he tried to answer Grievous's power with his own.
In this war, a danger there is of losing who we are.
Yeah, I mean, Yoda hit on what I was going to talk about right at the end there.
Yeah.
You know, because I think a lot of the commenters have been saying this, and at least me kind of rewatching it and just watching this in context of the series, I feel like you're looking for, like, all right, where did the Jedi go wrong? Obviously, because the Jedi were, you know, Anakin was evil, but the Jedi were also wrong. And so you kind of, like, see different things. And I do think that's a really interesting point, is it's like...
But it's like, this is one thing that I don't really care for. Is like, we can always, like, you know, point at who's wrong, but at the end, like, it's like, who's the less wrong, right?
No, I agree.
Because
I think
everyone
it's just
is
cool
wrong.
when you have a show like this, just like it's cool to see Grievous's lair. It's cool to see how the Jedi,
no, of course,
you know, went from the Peacekeepers to this. And I think even, you know, in Phantom Menace or Attack of the Clones, you could argue they were a little bit on the straight path more than they are in Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah, to
You know
me,
what I mean?
like, since I don't, you know, I don't know a lot of, like, you know, Jedi lore and things like before and all that kind of stuff,
Yeah.
and what the Jedi actually are. To me, it's kind of like, I can't really state, like, okay, what they should or should not do. Kind of.
Well, I mean, to me, I've always seen it as like the Jedi are the peacekeepers, the keepers of peace. They're not generals. They're not fighters.
Yeah.
It's a lot of, I mean, think like a lot of Buddhist philosophy, a lot of, like, you know, that is what it's based off of. Is the idea is that it's like, it's not about anger. It's not about aggression. That's Sith.
Yeah.
And it's so hard, like, because Nadar had a good point where he's like, yeah, but this is what you need to do in war. And he's not wrong either. Which does raise the question, like, should you even be involved in a war like this? Because how do you fight a war and avoid aggression and hate and anger?
But it's like, how do you avoid war to begin with?
Yeah.
Right? It's kind of like, you know, it's literally just human nature that, you know, like, I have an ideal or I have a thought and it clashes with this person's, and when someone tries to force their ideas on someone else, do you allow them?
Yeah.
Like, how do you avoid it, you know?
I just think it's much easier, you know, and in the big picture, it's like they probably shouldn't have been in this war in the first place.
Yeah, yeah.
A lot of that has to do with Sidious, and it is a lot easier to... It's much easier to lose your way.
I just don't know the politics, so like, of the war itself and how it actually came about and all the little details. So I can't really make any, like, you know, broad or specific statements even. Like,
I think you know as much as me. I'm just pulling from what you see in the movies and what you see in Clone Wars, pretty much.
Yeah.
That's kind of all we have to pull from.
Yeah, but it's like, to me, like, it's either you completely avoid the war entirely, but then are you... You know, there will be people, like, innocent people dying, and they're like, hey, Jedi, what are you doing?
Yeah.
You know? But then it's like, if I take your side, who am I going to have to kill in order to protect you? And will those people now, in turn, say, what are you doing?
Yeah, and it's just like, I mean, either way, even if the war is right, it's you do see the different people reacting to it differently, right? Where it's like Kit Fisto is different.
Yeah, it's just, you can't avoid that, you know? And, you know, of course... Nadar is not exactly what I think a Jedi should be, obviously.
Yeah.
But it's like, you know, it's understandable. Like, you can see where he's
not like a Sith. He's not evil. Yeah, exactly, which is why it's understandable. It's like...
Yeah. And even the Sith are kind of understandable. It's just they're still, even though we understand them or where they're coming from or whatever, they're still evil.
Yeah.
Know?
Yeah.
Because I'm sure some of them, Sith... you know, whatever, might have a terrible upbringing, might have something against the Jedi, might have even been Jedi before, right? Yeah. But just because we understand something doesn't mean it makes it good, you know?
No, yeah, I get it.
Or acceptable.
Yeah.
So, but it's cool. It's cool to see like different sides of it on the same side, you know, seeing this Jedi this way, this Jedi this way.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that's cool, you know?
And I thought it was just cool with the whole Grievous's lair. Like, I remembered that part. I didn't remember exactly what happened. I remembered, like, them having Grievous's lair and seeing, like, the statues and the weird, like, shrines. And that's so cool.
Grievous is really interesting. I love seeing more Grievous because now that I think about it, we literally saw Grievous for, like,
15 minutes, maybe, all of Revenge of the Sith, and then he's dead.
He just, like, gets introduced, like, there he is. And you're like, oh, that's cool. And then he just
Like,
dies.
he's dead.
Oh. Because he's awesome looking,
Yeah,
you know?
dude.
His 4 arms, you know? And he's interesting, too. Like, he's not a Sith, and he's not a Jedi, so it's like, he's like a droid thing, but he doesn't, like, he still uses light.
He's like a warrior, but he doesn't have the Force. It's weird.
Yeah, it's weird. It's cool. I love seeing that, you know? And even the animation's sick, you know? That whole duel.
Dude, that duel is sick.
Yeah, and I love seeing also that you can really feel in the animation the different, like, styles, you know? Where Kit Fisto is a lot more, like, elegant and, like, you know, tricky, and, you know, I feel like Grievous is a lot more just brute force and just overwhelming.
I mean, I think even in the lore, I did tell me in the comments, I there's like different fighting styles among the Jedi. Like
Oh,
in the
really?
lore, they train like swordsmanship or like anything, like the samurai even. Like there's different
okay.
like there's different orders of Jedi. I think there's like 6 or 7.
Oh, really?
Tell us in the comments. I'm roughly going off of this, like 6 or 7 different fighting styles that like different Jedi are trained.
Yeah, because I do get a little bit of a feel from that from Obi-Wan and Anakin.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Anakin is a lot more like attack, you know, oriented.
Yeah, and I mean some of it's character driven, but I do
I'm
think
sure it
there's
is. That's what I'm
set
saying.
there's set like different fighting style, which is
Oh,
super
that's
cool.
cool.
Like, yeah,
Sick.
I don't know. I thought it was cool. I love rewatching this. I am loving watching the different Jedis and seeing their different personalities and like seeing what a Jedi should be. Because even in the original or the prequel trilogy, you don't get a lot of like what a Jedi should be, because everybody's kind of like Mace Windu's not doing exactly what he should. Obviously, Anakin's falling evil. I feel like Obi-Wan, even though you know culpability may mostly be on Anakin, Obi-Wan, you know, had a part in his fall and did kind of fail him as a master. And so there's like, it's cool to see, you know, a little bit more of the hints of like these are the Jedi in their prime, like the good Jedi, like this is what it means to be a Jedi, Luminari, and you know Kit Fisto and different things like that.
Yeah, sick.
But yeah. If you guys want to check out next week's Clone War episode, obviously go check out our Patreon. We do really appreciate support there. And yeah, you know, thank you guys for watching. We're going to continue going through this. We're, depending on how quickly we watch all this, I'm definitely going to watch The Bad Batch. And if we can catch you up fast enough, we'll watch it together.
Okay.
Either way, we're going to be watching The Bad Batch. I'm super excited about that. So yeah, we're going to keep going doing this. Rebels, Mandalorian, the whole thing. Thank you guys for watching. We do appreciate the support. Stick around. We're trying to build a bit of an army. We have a bunch of different types of reactions for your different tastes and stuff, and trying to kind of build a cool little community here. So if you guys want to be a part of that, we appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.